Hey guys, welcome back. This is Sofiane. So welcome to this second video about inspiration. So first of all, I'd like to apologize. There was no video for the last couple of months and everything. The last one is a bit old right now, but let's keep it fresh. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your like. Thank you so much for your comment and all of that. I had many people that sent me messages and told me they were inspired by this and everything. So thank you so much. That really means the world to me. Thank you very much. So today I'd like to do something very different actually. For the last couple of months I've been thinking about this video, and I was thinking about how it should come out, how I should do it, what am I going to talk about and everything, you know, trying to calculate everything so to give you the best video ever. And then, as I mentioned in the first video, you know, every morning I wake up and I think about, oh, what am I going to do today? Am I happy with what I'm doing and stuff and all of that. And this morning when I woke up, I don't know why, I thought about that video and I'm like, I'm actually feeling that I'm procrastinating right now. And I thought about this and I was like, what's going on? Why am I not doing this video? And so I was actually thinking about all the excuses that I had. So it's like, oh yeah, it's been 2 months, I got a new job, I got some new hours, and then I don't have the time, and then I moved to another house so I don't have the same space anymore. So I can't make a video without like a good background. I need to look good and I need to, you know, all that kind of thing. And then I realized that all these little things were actually just a bunch of excuses for me for not doing it. So I called myself up and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, Sof, how can you promote people about not procrastinating and procrastinating yourself? This doesn't sound in line with who you are. So I'm like, all right, let's take the video, put it downstairs and let's do it. So here I am, it's Sunday, as you can see, I didn't change myself or whatever, that's how I look on a Sunday, hey. And the camera is situated on a piece of a library in my living room in my new house in Japan, and yeah, here I am making that video for you. So I really think that, I really want to share that with you because I think this is the most natural possible way ever for me to tell you how I'm working. And when I inspire people around me, I don't calculate what I'm telling them. When a guy come and talk to me, you think I have time to think about what I'm going to say. I don't, I really don't. I just say it out loud straight away. And I realize this is how I get the most inspirational. So the only thing as well that I noticed is by sharing my own stories, it inspires quite a few people. And so that's why I really found interesting that story about making this video, interesting about inspiration, because without even realizing it, I was like, it's actually, there's a whole thing back there. So what happened about this is, like, as I said, I was just looking for excuses for pushing it and just keep procrastinating and all of that. And then when I woke up this morning, I was like, what matters for you is what really matters for me. It's actually to make sure that the content is delivered. It doesn't matter how it's going to be delivered. It doesn't matter how perfect it's going to look like, because you know what? It's going to look perfect maybe right now, but maybe if I look at this video in a month or 2 months, maybe it's going to be like, oh my god, that was terrible. But you know what? For me it sounds perfect right now, and that's why I think it should be done this way and not another way. So whatever you do, it might going to look perfect at this moment right now, and maybe with the feedback, maybe it's going to look perfect and maybe it won't. But you know what? At the end of the day, bottom line is, thing is done. You got the thing done, and this is what matters the most. So remember on the first episode we were talking about all these little things that you have to write down on your paper and you have to do. Take action on this and this and this and this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Taking action and embracing the fact that sometimes things won't be perfect. Sometimes it's going to look messy and sometimes it's going to look like you're going to take a few shots. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to get the things done, and that's what matters. And all the experience that I had, I've been learning way more by doing the things and making mistakes instead of procrastinating. It's as simple as that. So the thing is, when I was thinking about all these excuses and what I'm not doing, I was like, okay, so this is a situation where I want to change something, but there's something stopping me from changing it. And I'm like, I want to change the fact that I'm not doing it. I want to change the fact that I'm procrastinating. But what is stopping me from procrastinating from doing this video? You know, because let's be honest, I was like, pretty happy to find excuses every day on not doing the video and all of that. And then what I thought about, it came out from a conversation that I had with my partner last night at the restaurant. I was like, we were talking about the advice that I can give to people, and I told her, the advice that I give to people, the kind of advice that I want to give to people is more about, all right, you want to change something, I'm fine with that. But saying, oh, if you don't like it, you gotta change it, is the easiest thing that you can say ever to someone. And probably the thing that you can get really pissed off because it's never gonna bring you anywhere. The real question that I want you to ask is, if you want to change something, sure, you gotta do it. But the question is, what is stopping you from doing it? This is the real question right here. And I asked myself this question this morning. I'm like, what is really stopping me from doing this video? Why am I taking so long to do it? And I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I found a way to pinpoint out. The reason is that I was so afraid of doing that video, I was so like procrastinating of doing that video, is I was afraid of being judged. And that's it, none more than this. I was like, but if I do that video, people will have maybe some expectation. If people have expectation about me, wow. So people will have maybe expectation about this video, maybe they expect to have someone that look like this and this and this and this and this and this. And I started to think that this video has to be, of course it's a video for you, but I was thinking about this video has to match a few standards. But I'm like, wait a second, you're in control of what you're doing. You set up the standard and you set up whatever you want. So for me, I was like, it doesn't matter what it looks like. What matters is the fact that it has to be done, because that's what I want, and I will deliver whatever I have to deliver. So I was like, okay, I gotta drop the fact being afraid of being judged, because if I'm getting judged, that's actually great, because I'm gonna grow up out of this, and this is perfect. So instead of trying to give you the perfect thing ever, in terms of background, how I look, what I'm going to say, and all of that and everything, I just decided to make sure that you understand the message and to try to inspire you by the simplest way possible, sharing my experience, and that's it. So I really hope that the job is done with that by sharing this little story, is at some point I embrace the fact that I might be judged for this video, and I'll be really more than happy of being judged, because I accept criticize because it's going to make me stronger. I'm willing to take some shot in the face, but I won't have any regret, because at least I did this video and I did this little experience. Alright? So I hope that really inspires you. Please send me messages, feedback and all of that. I really want to hear about you. I'm really interested to hear what do you think of that. And then I hope to see you soon for a next video. I promise I'll try to make sure that the next one won't come in 2 or 3 months, but schedule is quite busy. Some of you knows I keep traveling quite a lot, so whenever I find time to do it, I'll keep doing it. But for sure, I'll stop running away from different excuses, like trying to find excuse to not make the video and everything, and that's it. Alright, thank you so much guys, and I'll see you soon for another video. Take care.